Quitting your job doesn't mean that you have to lose your health coverage. And in this video, I'm going to help you to navigate your health insurance options after quitting your job and making it simple and stress-free. Okay, so stay tuned because you're going to discover essential tips and options to keep your health coverage intact. And so if you are new to me, to the channel, or to any of my content in social media land, my name is Katrice-The, and I am a licensed health and life insurance broker, and I am the principal agent of the K. Daniels Insurance Agency, where the mission is to close the insurance coverage gap for African Americans. Now, here on this channel, I educate African Americans how to use health insurance to reduce their out-of-pocket health care costs, and how to use life insurance to provide a peace of mind and wealth for their families. Okay, and so let's jump right into it. Okay, and so you do have a couple of options after you quit your job. Okay, now the first option that you have is COBRA. Okay, now COBRA stands for the Consolidated Omnibus Budget Reconciliation Act. Okay, and so this allows you to continue your employer-sponsored health insurance coverage for up to 18 months after leaving your job. Now, it can be extended a little longer, but that just depends upon your company. Okay. Now, COBRA can be more expensive because you'll be paying the full premium plus a small administrative fee, but it does provide continuity of your coverage. Okay, so because you're no longer with the employer, now you do have to pay the full amount, and it can be upwards of $500, $600, $700. Okay, a month. Now, okay, so it can be up to $500, $600, $700 a month, right? But you will continue your same coverage. You'll keep your same doctors. Nothing will change. Okay. Now, you do want to check your eligibility for COBRA because not all employers offer COBRA. Okay. So you want to make sure that if you are thinking about using COBRA, that you are eligible for COBRA. Now, if you are, you will receive a notice of your COBRA rights shortly after leaving your job. Okay. Again, COBRA can be significantly more expensive than your employer's plan because you are paying the entire premium. And so you want to compare the costs between COBRA and other insurance options to see which one is more affordable. Okay. Now when it comes to COBRA, you typically have 60 days to decide whether or not you want to opt in for the coverage. Okay, and so within these 60 days, you want to use this time to compare the COBRA to the other health options that are available to you. Okay. Now the second option is the Health Insurance Marketplace, okay, also known as the Affordable Care Act and Obamacare. Okay, and so the Health Insurance Marketplace offers a variety of plans, and you can get subsidies for helping you to pay for the premium based on your household yearly income and household size. Okay. Now, the Health Insurance Marketplace can be a much more affordable option than COBRA, but it does mean that your coverage will change. So you're going to have to make sure that you find doctors who take plans from the marketplace, okay? Because all doctors do not accept marketplace insurance. And so if your doctor is a doctor that does not take marketplace insurance, you're going to want to, and you want to stay with that doctor, then you are going to want to either enroll into COBRA, okay, opt into COBRA, or you need to find out what health insurance options they do take. Okay, Now, if you're okay with leaving your doctors, if they don't take marketplace insurance, then a marketplace plan, you can just find a new doctor that takes the marketplace plan. Okay. And so, depending upon your income, you may want to explore the subsidy option. Okay. And if you don't quite understand what the subsidy option is, or if you don't know how the subsidies work, I can link a video. I will link a video in the description of this video that explains how the marketplace subsidies work. Okay. And you can go to healthcare.gov to see what you qualify for. That's where you will have to fill out the application for the tax credit, which is the subsidy. Okay. Now, you are also going to want to compare your plans in the marketplace, because the marketplace offers different levels of coverage: bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. I have another video as well explaining that I can link also. And so you can compare these between the different levels, looking at the premiums, the deductibles, and the coverage that suits your needs, okay, and your budget, okay. Now, you have a 60-day window as well to enroll in the marketplace after you have lost your health insurance, your job health insurance, okay. So the same 60 days that you have with COBRA, you also have to enroll into the marketplace, okay. And so now, before I go to the next option, if you are finding this information valuable and useful, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. That does help out me and the channel to reach more people. Okay. All right. And so the next one is short-term insurance. Okay. And so short-term health insurance plans provide temporary coverage until you can find a more permanent solution. Okay. And so these plans, they are less expensive than COBRA. They can be less expensive than the marketplace, just depending upon your situation. But they offer limited benefits. Okay, so all of the benefits that you are used to receiving with your employer-sponsored coverage, you will receive all of those same benefits with the marketplace, but you will not receive all of those same benefits with short-term health insurance. Okay, and so if you are looking into short-term health insurance, you're definitely going to want to understand the limitations of the policy. Okay, short-term plans often do not cover pre-existing conditions up front. Okay, most short-term plans, the ones that I write, they will cover pre-existing conditions after a wait period. Sometimes it's 2 years, sometimes it's 3 years, but after that waiting period, then they will cover anything regarding the pre-existing conditions. Okay. And so short-term plans are best used as a stopgap measure. Okay, so just so you have some type of coverage in play until you can get a longer-term solution. Now, availability and regulations around short-term plans vary by state. And so you are going to want to check with your state regulations to understand what's available to you. Okay, because there are some plans, depending on the state, there are some plans where you can only get it from like 3 to 6 months is the max, whereas other states you can get it anywhere from a year to 3 years. Okay, and so it really just depends upon the state. Okay, all right, now the next option, if this is available to you, is your spouse's health insurance. Okay, now if your spouse is still working, then they can you can get added to their plan. Okay, now this may be a more cost effective and convenient option, just depending upon how much the spousal adding the spouse is to your spouse's employer plan. Okay, now there are enrollment periods as well. Okay, so you would typically need to join your spouse's plan during the special enrollment period triggered by your job loss. Okay, or more specifically by your coverage loss. Okay, because you lost coverage, that gives you an enrollment period to enroll. Okay, but you're going to have to check the deadlines and requirements of your spouse's plan. Okay, your spouse's company. Now, you are going to want to compare the cost and coverage of joining your spouse's plan to COBRA and the marketplace, and also short term if that is something that you are considering, just to see which would be the best. Okay, as far as not just the price, but also what coverage, what benefits does the plan have. Okay, and then you're going to want to coordinate with your spouse's HR, and their department can provide you all of the necessary paperwork and everything that you need to get added on to the plan. Okay, all right, and so then you can enroll directly in private health insurance, and this is purchasing a health insurance plan directly from an insurer can provide flexibility in coverage options. Okay, now this might be a good choice for you if you have specific health needs. Okay, and so you're going to want to shop around, and you're going to want to look and compare different private health insurance plans. Okay, now when you are purchasing these health insurance plans, this is not through the marketplace. Okay, this is through the carrier, so there is no subsidy. Okay, you can only use the tax credit or subsidy through the health insurance marketplace. Okay, so on healthcare.gov, or if your state has a state-based marketplace, then you can use the tax credit through the state-based marketplace. Okay, but you can go directly to some insurers. They will let you purchase a plan direct, and so you're going to want to shop around and compare different plans. You're going to look at the premiums, the deductibles, the co-pays, and the coverage options. Okay, the same thing you would do with all the other plans, you do with this as well. Okay, now you may want to consider working with a broker such as myself, because we can help you navigate the complexities of private health insurance and help you find a plan that suits your needs. Okay, and so private insurance may also offer more customizable options, allowing you to tailor your coverage to your specific needs, such as adding dental or vision coverage. Okay, and so if that's something that you are looking into, you can shop directly from the carrier and get those additional benefits as well. Okay, and so if you are getting ready to quit your job, or you have quit your job, and but the only thing that you are really concerned with is your health insurance, then I hope this video helped you to see the options that are available to you, so that you can move forward in making an informed choice on what coverage would be the best for you. Okay, and so if you have made it this far, thank you for watching. And my intention is that you found this video useful, helpful, or insightful. And if that is the case, please do consider giving it a thumbs up, so that it can be shared with others. And I'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. Have you quit your job? Or are you thinking about quitting your job? What are you planning on doing for health insurance? Let me know in the comments. All right. And so until the next video, remember that together we can close the coverage gap for African Americans in insurance. Have a good one.